How's it going, guys? It's Josh here. So computer peripherals are getting cheaper and cheaper nowadays. Companies are always coming up with more budget friendly models and you can get quite a lot for your money. Now if you're looking for a very affordable RGB backlit mouse, you've come to the right place. Today I've got the Motospeed V50 to show you and it's very cheap indeed. Thanks to GearBest for sending this one out to me. Let's check it out. So pretty standard packaging for a Motospeed product. A lot of Chinese mice tend to come in solid plastic boxes, but this one is just a very simple cardboard box. Inside there's basically just the mouse itself, no accessories, just some warranty info and an instruction manual of sorts. So it is quite a nice looking mouse. It's definitely been designed with gamers in mind. The front, for example, is styled quite aggressively. It's also quite low profile and rather slim, so people with smaller hands shouldn't have a problem using it. The top of the mouse is covered in this matte coating. It's very smooth, but at the same time it's quite high friction, so your fingers shouldn't slip on it. The mouse wheel is also covered in a textured rubber with grips on it. I'm glad they did this. I've used a few mice in the past where they left it smooth and your fingers just slip off it while you're scrolling. On the bottom we have these plastic pads that help it glide across surfaces and they do the job just fine. No braided cable on this mouse unfortunately, however at this price point it's not something that I really expected anyway. Cable length is 1.7 meters. We get forward and back buttons on the side of the mouse. They are convenient locations, although your thumb pretty much rests straight on top of the back button. Depending on who's using it, you might like this, although I always prefer them to be a little more out the way as sometimes I accidentally end up clicking it. The top of the mouse features the DPI selector switch. It's a one button operation and cycles through the 4 presets: 1000, 1500, 2000 and 4000. The LEDs on the top here light up to indicate which setting you're currently using, which is awesome, although it looks like there's some light bleed between the second and third LED, which makes it hard to tell which setting you're actually on. So as it is a gaming mouse, of course it has backlighting. Now unfortunately it's not at all customizable, it literally is just this rainbow pattern that flows around the mouse, similar to the effect we see on a lot of Razer's peripherals. It fades through the colour spectrum. Obviously this means you can't customize it to match the exact colour of your setup, but it is still a very cool effect, and with it being rainbow it kinda doesn't need to match with any particular colour anyway. The logo on the rear part of the mouse also glows nicely, but unfortunately we don't get any lighting on the scroll wheel. Still, the lighting has been nicely done for a mouse this cheap, so good job here. So there we are, the Motospeed V50. It probably is one of the cheapest gaming mice you can buy, but in all fairness, considering the price, it is very comfortable to use, and if it's your first gaming mouse, you should be happy with the lighting. It gives you a similar look to other more expensive RGB mice, but at a fraction of the cost. I'll drop the links in the description if you want to check it out. As always guys, thanks very much for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you all in the next one.